Okay, so now, since we did our coloring activity, we're going to get to play a little game. How does that sound?
Good.
Good? Okay, awesome. So I wanted to talk to you today about thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm going to get you to stand up and go stand at the top of this big triangle that we've made with these papers. And will you hold it
Can I
out?
stand on it? Or
You
next
can
to it?
stand right beside it because I'll get you to pick it up and hold it.
Okay.
Okay, so first, let's go through and see what's on each corner of the triangle. Will you pick up that paper that you're standing right beside? What does that one say?
This says thoughts.
Thoughts. What does that mean to you?
Like when something happens and you're like thinking about it.
Yeah,
Is that right?
that's awesome. That's perfect. Very good. Okay, you can put that one back down. And then why don't you come to this next one right here and pick that one up?
This one says feelings.
Feelings. What does that mean to you?
So if something happens, like what's inside your body.
Absolutely. Thank you. And one more, right over here. What does that one say?
This says behaviors.
Behaviors. Great. What does that mean to you?
Like what you do.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, will you stand at the top of the triangle for me again? Perfect. So I'm going to come up with a scenario, okay? So just a little stories to help us think about these things.
Okay.
So let's say I'm afraid of spiders, and I see a creepy spider on the floor, and my thoughts are, this spider is so creepy, and it may crawl on me, and that would be even creepier. So thinking this makes me feel scared and nervous. And this feeling makes my heart pound faster and faster, and then I jump on the chair so the creepy crawly spider won't get to me. Does that sound pretty, like you can relate to that?
I would do that. I hate spiders. They're so gross.
Yes, me too, me too. So we're going to go through and pull out little parts of that story that relate to each of these corners of this triangle, okay?
Okay.
So you're on thoughts now. So what did you think of any thoughts from that story?
That I don't want the spider to get to me or to touch me.
Yes,
It's gross.
absolutely. And thinking the spider is just really creepy, right? And they're
Mhm.
scary.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's move to feelings. And for feelings, what did I talk about how the spider made me feel?
I think you said scared
Yes.
or like nervous.
Yes, absolutely. The spider would make me scared and nervous. Okay, now let's move to this last one right here. Behaviors. So did I talk about any behaviors in my little story?
Something that you did. Oh,
Yes.
you jumped on the chair.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So that's just a little example of how we can pick out thoughts, feelings, and behaviors from a certain situation. Does that make sense? Okay, so now I would love for you to read through these and pick out one that you would like to use in the next part of our activity to go from place to place.
Okay, I want to hop like a bunny.
Hop like a bunny. That sounds like a winner. Thank you.
I like bunnies.
You do? I like bunnies too. They're pretty cute. Pretty cute. Okay, so now we walk back to the top of the triangle again, up at thoughts. So now we're going to play the helpful thoughts game to show how negative thoughts can make us feel worse, and helpful thoughts can help us cope better with scary situations. Does that sound good? Okay, so you have a thought and you wake up and you just had a really, really scary dream. What is your typical thought when you wake up from a scary dream? What do you usually wake up thinking?
That the monster is going to eat me.
Yes, the monster is going to eat you. Okay, let's hop on over, little bunny rabbit, to feelings. And what is something you feel when you wake up from a really bad dream?
Really scared and nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hop on over to the next part, right over here. And what is this section again?
Behaviors.
Behaviors. So what do you normally do when you wake up from a scary dream?
I would be crying, and I would run to my aunt's bed and get in bed with her.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for those answers. Okay, we'll go back up to the top with thoughts again, and we're going to see thinking about how thoughts affect our behavior. So when you had that thought, that was really scary. The monster is going to get me. It led to the behavior of kind of going into a panic and getting upset and going to our aunt, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so now we are going to think of some helpful thoughts to respond to if we have a bad dream. For this round, do you want to keep hopping like a bunny or choose another card?
I'm going to keep hopping.
Keep hopping like a bunny. Okay, that's great. So what could be a more helpful thought when you wake up from a scary dream as opposed to the monster is going to get me or eat me? What is something else that we can think of that's a little more positive?
I don't know, maybe like it was just a dream,
Yeah.
so nothing can really hurt me.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great thought. A really good, helpful thought. Okay, hop on over to feelings. Perfect. Now, can you think of a helpful feeling after you thought, okay, it was just a dream. Now what are you feeling?
More calm and just like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes you more calm when you have that good thought. You're like, it's okay. And I can be a little more calm. Okay, hop on over to behaviors. Now that you've thought it was just a dream and I'm going to be okay, I feel a little more calm, what do you do now after having those thoughts and feelings?
I probably could stay in my bed and fall asleep on my own and not run to my aunt's bed.
Yeah.
So I would just stay and go.
Yes, absolutely. That is a great, great idea. Well, great. Well, thank you so much. Now we're going to do one more example. Are you up for it?
I can do it.
Yay! Okay, back to the top for thoughts. Let's start up there again. So we're going to use an example that we have already talked about together. We talked about it earlier. So the example when someone skips you in line and it makes us really upset. So what is your thought when someone skips you in line?
It wasn't fair.
Yes. Feels like it was really unfair that that happened, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's hop on over to feelings. And what is your feeling after someone cuts you in line? You think that was really unfair. What are you feeling after that?
I'm feeling mad and sad because we can have.
Yes.
So I'm really mad and sad.
Very good. Awesome. Okay, let's hop on over to behavior. So what do you do when this happens? How do you respond?
I hit someone or I lick someone.
Yeah. That happens when, so you can see when we have that thought, that wasn't fair. You know, that makes us more mad and more angry when we have those negative, unhelpful thoughts. And then they lead us to do something that we may regret later and wish we hadn't do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Okay, let's start up at the top again and come up with a helpful thought for the situation, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's think, instead of thinking that wasn't fair, that made me upset, when someone skips us in line, how can we have a positive thought? What is something that is okay that we can think about?
That maybe even if someone cuts me, then I'll still have my turn.
Yeah. So if someone cuts you in the lunch line, you'll still get your lunch, you know? And it is unfair and it can hurt our feelings, but they'll still get to you. So that's a good thought that we can think of in those situations. That's awesome. Okay, hop on over. Woo! Feelings. What is a helpful feeling after we've thought, we'll still get our turn?
I'm calm now.
Yeah.
More calm.
That's great. Behaviors. So what is your behavior after you thought, I'll still get my turn and I feel a little more calm. Then what can we do after this happens?
I can go talk to my teacher
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, that's great. So do you see how when we start with a helpful thought, we can end up with something totally different, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. Do you think this is something that you could do in school or at home if someone makes you mad?
Yeah, I think so. I can try.
Yeah. Very cool. That's awesome. Okay, well, it was so fun hanging out with you today. And like I said, I'll get to see you every Friday after lunch. Is that good with you?
Yeah.
Perfect. And since you were so willing to participate today, would you like a sticker?
Yeah, I like stickers.
Yay! You get to pick from any of those on the sheet.
Just one.
Yes, just one. But then next time, you can get a different one. Does that sound good? I'll bring them back.
Okay, I'm gonna choose excellent for now.
Yay!
Because I also like this one, terrific, but I'll choose that next time.
Yes, we can save that for next time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kiki. I'll walk you back to your classroom. Sound good?
Yeah.